Good evening and welcome to another wonderful episode of the Northern Berkshire Retirees Club. I, of course, am Paul W. Marino. I'm presently the vice president of the club. And to my right here is Roger J. Urban, and to his right, Ed Morandi.
How you do?
We are all members of the club. And now, actually, we've been waiting for you to come on the show for a long time, Ed.
I know it. I've been a member since the year 2000. So this is my 23rd year.
Wow.
And just to recoup what we did, we started off where Walls Green is right now. It used to be the home for the Sisters of St. Joseph. We started there. We went up to VFW. From VFW, we went down to the Greylock Club. From the Greylock Club, we're now over to the Spitzer Center.
Yes.
So there's been 4 changes since I've been a member. And went through a lot of presidents. Roger was a president once. I was a president twice. We had a female president. My good friend who just passed, Mickey Bischetti.
Oh, Mickey passed.
Mickey passed, yeah. He was president at one time. We had a lot of members. The only member that was there when I was joining, I think Larry Bellows was still a member then. There's been a lot of members that came and went. A lot of members got a little older. They forgot to pay their dues and they dropped out. And we haven't been getting new members until lately. And from what I understand, we now have female members coming in.
Yes, we do.
That's good. That's good. I tried to do that one time. In fact, I think I got Pauline come in when I was the president, and there was 3 or 4 people, ladies that come in because at one time I raised the question, if we're paying $25 to the bowling club, they have to be members. So the girls all joined up to get that $25, and after 1 year, they all bowed out. So it's a touch and go situation.
Well, the women we've been getting lately are truer to the organization.
Well,
Al Mancuso's wife has been coming.
Lorraine, yeah.
Yeah, and a couple other women. I'm still terrible on names, so I won't bother trying to name them.
No, but when we first got ladies in, the only one that was interested in the club was Pauline Ellsworth, and she's still a member, but I can't wait to meet the new members. Maybe next month I'll be able to come down.
Yes, well, if you are interested in, there you, if you are interested in becoming a member, come to a meeting. We will be meeting Thursday, June 1 at 10 a.m. at the Spitzer Center. Please come to a meeting, and if you like what you see, then consider becoming a member. Dues are very reasonable, $15 a year, and it's a great bunch of people.
I still haven't got my membership card. Do we have any left, or
I didn't see any new
yes.
ones.
no?
I haven't seen one.
Oh yeah, we got the new cards.
Oh, yeah, but they haven't passed them out yet.
Oh, wow.
Why do I have mine then?
I have no
Because you're
idea.
vice president, that's why.
Oh, well, that explains
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
then.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking forward. We used to, at one time, rent a bus and go to a casino. We had things that we put on. We joined other clubs to do a tour. Now with the new ladies coming in and with the new president, Al Mancuso, maybe we can start back in doing one-day tours. Nothing, like a 7-day trip to Italy or something, but a one-day tour. Go off at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning, come back at 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
It
why
doesn't
not?
have to be casino, it could be anything. We could go to the Bridge of Flowers, and have lunch in Shelburne Falls. We could do the Market Basket in Athol, where it's a brand new, well, it's about 2 or 3 years old. What's the word I want? All the stores, the maze, like the maze. It sounds like a conglomerate out there. So all different kind of stores you can go visit and stuff.
Well,
Seems-
if we go to the Bridge of Flowers, we also have to visit the whirlpools.
You said whirlpools and got my name off of it. Yes. That's down the alley.
Yes.
Yes.
And while we're there, we ought to go to the trolley museum.
Where is that located? They must have,
Well, there's a main road that comes in,
right.
and you follow that past the Bridge of Flowers, and it curves around, and they have a small trolley museum
Is that in Shelburne or is it
in Shelburne.
Okay.
And my mother and I were there some years ago, and we were having lunch in a restaurant there, and we saw the notice for the trolley museum, so we went over.
Is it interesting?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
they have one car. It's for passengers and cargo, but that car was actually in service in Shelburne Falls. It used to go over what's now the Bridge of Flowers.
There's the flowers, yeah.
And when the trolley shut down, a farmer bought it and used it for a hen house. And when the museum was being put together, they bought the car back and mounted it on wheels from a train.
Okay.
And it's a very short ride, but they charge, at least when I was there, they were charging 50% of what they should have, so that no one who wanted to ride the trolley had to miss it because they couldn't afford it. And the ticket is good for all day, so if the trolley makes 6 trips, you go out 6 trips on
okay.
it. And once you've ridden the trolley, then you get to ride the pump car. They have an actual pump car.
pump car.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, we're on. Remember that movie? The pump car?
Yep.
Yep.
My brother, we're out there.
Yeah. Oh, brother, we're out there. That would be an interesting trip.
Yeah, and one thing I love about their museum, they had some testimonials in there, including one from a kid of, I think, 10 years old. Last year, Mom and Dad brought us to an art museum, and it was walk upstairs, stand around. Walk upstairs, stand around. Walk upstairs, stand around. This year, Grandpa brought us to the trolley museum, and it's great.
Oh, yeah, children will do things like that. Yes.
Yeah, it's a terrific place to bring young children to.
Well, maybe the club needs a activities director or an activities committee.
Well, we have to talk to Al on that one.
Yeah. And, get some thoughts and ideas.
Yeah. There's a multitude of things we could do
Yeah.
that does not cost a lot of money.
Right.
You know, you don't want to have somebody come in and say, well, we're going on a trip, it's $30 for the day.
Exactly.
You know.
And then, obviously we could invite wives and
yeah.
husbands and wives.
Well, for that matter, if we're going somewhere like to Shelburne Falls, invite them to bring their grandchildren too.
Oh, my God.
Well, not
Well, that's
all
kinda
grandchildren are little terrors. Some
never
of them
said
are
they
very
were,
nice.
Paul.
I know, but it was the way you said that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, little kids, yeah. The one with the slingshot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, oh, wait a minute. No, I do have a grandson in town, but he's working at Williams. Oh, boy. Did I tell you I got to see my great-grandson this weekend?
No, you did not.
We Zoomed a meeting with him. Of course, he's not yet 2 years old. He was not interested in saying hi to great-grandpa, great-grandma, just looking, but he was inquisitive. He had a three-prong plug and he was trying to put it in a regular receptacle, which was disconnected on the other end, of course. My grandson disconnected it, and he's trying to get it in. He would look at it and try to put it in, and the third prong wasn't going over. He finally got enough. He just threw it down and sat there and looked.
Well, you know, I met my great-nephew, my newest great-nephew, at Christmas. We had met him once when he was about a year old.
Okay.
And so when I first walked into the room, he recognized me. You know, his parents had obviously been showing him photographs. This is Uncle Paul, this is Grandpa, and so on. And when he saw me, hello, Uncle Paul.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mine has not started talking yet. He's a little gibbish, blah, blah, you know, but he hasn't quite spoken the words yet. But I figured, well, he'll be 2 years old in October 29th. Or the 14th. Yeah, my son-in-law and my son are October 13th. His birthday is October 14th. So there we are.
My son's a confirmed bachelor, so
Confirmed bachelor. How many kids does he have?
0.
Oh,
Well, my father was a confirmed bachelor too until he met my mother.
really?
Well, that makes sense, Paul.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, I understand. Now, my mother told me that when they first met, he was going to teach her how to drive the car that she and her roommate had just bought. And he drove up to the nurse's home at Plunkett Hospital, and she came down the walk, and that was when he decided, she's the one I'm going to marry.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah, the lessons took a week. At the end of the week, he asked her to marry him.
Wow.
Up until that point, he was very happy being a bachelor.
Like you.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You get to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it.
yes, indeed. Now, we're about halfway through the show at this point, so I want to remind you, if you want to be a member, if you think you're interested, please come to a meeting. We are meeting on Thursday, June 1st at 10 a.m. at the Spitzer Center. Come to a meeting, meet the people, see what goes on at a meeting, see if you're interested, and if you are, talk to us about becoming a member. The dues are low, $15 a year. You can't save fairer than that. Can you, Roger?
Nope. It will treat you to a cup of coffee and a free donut.
Really?
Yes.
You got donuts?
Oh, yes.
Larry brings good donuts, and Larry,
You're supposed to.
all right.
We've been doing okay with him, I think.
I haven't been to a meeting since
I know. You've been.
August. Last
Well, you
August.
had a little difficulty
I
there
had
for
a
a
lot
while.
of difficulties, yes.
Yeah.
I told you he'd drink more.
Well,
Yeah,
more
I-
in, more out.
I drink as much as I can.
Water's good for you.
You knew we'd get that going.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Anyhow, first Thursday, 10 a.m., Spitzer Center, which is on Ashland Street next to the high-rise, in case there's people who don't know where it is. And I'll have to ask Brenda, who works at the center, is the North Adams Council of Aging bus available for us? We have to make arrangements
That
with?
I don't know.
With the-
We'll have to look into that.
Who's the leader? Who runs that down there? Oh, Lamb. What's her first name? Mrs. Lamb. I think she runs the Spitzer Center. I think we have to talk to her about if we can use the bus. And I think the bus holds 12 or 14 people.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We
renting.
ought to put somebody out in front when we have our next meeting. If people don't realize, how to get into the place,
Oh, yeah.
could have your
Please
gizmo.
don't climb in the window.
Where do they hold the meetings inside? Now you go through the door, there's a room on the right.
Well, what you do is when you go in, the first thing you do is you flash your card at the computer, and that tells them.
What card?
Well, this is a card put out
get a little
by
card.
the senior center,
Oh, okay.
and it has this little,
Barcode.
yes, a barcode, and so you just swipe their computer, and that tells them that you're there, and that you're there for the retirees club.
What if you don't have a card? They'll give you one?
They'll give you one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got one last time. Yep.
Now, you're talking about trips. They do have an upcoming trip that's being sponsored by the regional senior centers. And that's a boat ride on the Erie Canal.
I was going to say the Hoosic.
No, that would be nice,
It
but
would be nice. The Erie Canal,
yeah, it'd be especially fun going over the dams.
I got a pal who works on the Erie Canal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Her name was
Sal.
Sal. You got it, Roger. Well, the Erie
Well,
Canal,
just because I know everything doesn't mean I know absolutely
where's the Erie
everything.
Canal go from? From where to where?
Albany to Buffalo.
Well, all right. He does know everything.
We're not
just
going
about.
that far.
No, I know. They just go up a ways and turn around and come
Yeah.
back. They do come back, don't they?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get on in Albany.
Now we got a bus going to Albany,
Yes.
and you get on the Erie Canal boat
Yes.
and go upstream,
We don't have that yet.
then you come
Well,
back.
no, but
Do you know what the price
that's
of
the plan.
You know what the price is?
I believe it's in the $50 range.
Okay. And that includes lunch?
No,
Lunch on your own?
yeah, lunch on your own.
It's a little steep, I think.
Well,
But if people want to do it, that's their business.
Yeah, well, you got the bus and you got the
Well, I'm
Erie
certainly
Canal.
interested.
Good.
The Erie Canal
Which
boat
one?
costs, I forgot what it cost.
No, it'd be a good trip, but like I said, it's a little steep for some people. We ought to make it well known how much it costs in total,
Yeah.
so people will be aware of it.
Well, it's on the, I believe it's on the sheet that announces it.
What sheet?
And that they have an announcement posted there on their bulletin board.
Who has an announcement posted where on
The
their
Spitzer
bulletin board?
Center.
The Spitzer
Okay,
Center.
well, that's what I wanted to know. Good gravy. Don't give me that.
That's where
Don't you give me attitude.
Can I do the attitude?
Yes.
Oh!
That's where we were when I found out about it. All right, I'll shut up.
Good.
I'll shut up. I'm not the kind of person who keeps talking
said
when
you
people
shut
want
up,
me
but
to
he
shut
keeps
up.
talking.
When people want me to shut up, I shut up because that's the kind of person I am. I'm
Okay,
not the kind
Mr.
of person to
Gleason.
keep on talking. The correct response is shut up, shutting up.
No, shut up. Never
Shut
tell
the
anybody to
hell
shut up. Quiet, please. Quiet, listen, my children, you shall hear.
The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere.
Who's that guy? Paul Revere. Did they name a town after him like they named a cookie after Mr. Newton?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
they did.
Revere, Mass.
Revere.
Yeah. He made pots and pans, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. He was a patriot.
And he did make pots and
He
pans.
did make pots and
For
pans.
sure.
Okay, so
So-
here we are, 8 minutes
But he was
ago.
not the only writer.
No, there was a female writer also. You
There
know
were
what her
3 of
name was,
them.
Paul?
No.
I got him!
That's not a local history
No, it's
question,
not a
though.
local history.
I can't
question.
remember the second guy's name.
No, it was a lady.
No, there was a guy too.
There was a guy. There was 3 writers.
I don't know about the lady. This new
Larry,
that's good.
Curly,
And
Mo.
So just a reminder, if you are interested in becoming a member of the Northern Berkshire Retirees Club and enjoy engaging in the sort of nonsense we're, dare I say, enjoying right now,
Right.
please come to a meeting. Our next meeting is Thursday, July 1st at 10 a.m. at the Spitzer Center on Ashland Street. If you want some information, there's a phone number there on the screen, 413-652-0590. You call that number and you will be speaking to Doug Greenlaw, who is our secretary, and he volunteered to put his number up there so people can call for information.
No, there is a meeting next month.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but this
Well,
program,
as we record this, that's going to be May,
May.
but this show is going to be showing all through May, so we're
the meeting will be over with by then.
yes, we're pushing the June 1st meeting.
Are you going to do another program
Yes.
next month? Yes. you are?
Yes. Yeah, we do it the last Tuesday of the month.
Could you get Al Mancuso to do it, or?
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah. Alex has taken over that club. He's doing a great job. He was the chaplain. I don't know if he does the.
Yes, he
He
does.
does do the chaplain. All right. He has sent me cards that called the house and sent me emails to see how I was doing. He's very up on things. Of course, with me, it was a touch and go like you. Never knew if we were going to make it or not make it, but we made it. And somebody said, you still got to torture some people, so here I am.
Well, I would like to have you as a host on this show.
I am right now,
Well, yeah, but I mean, today you're a guest.
I guess.
But I would like, so I'll need to create a set of opening credits just for you, so for when you're hosting.
With you.
Yes.
Yeah. Like our porch talk.
Yes.
Yes.
But I also want to get some volunteers from the organization who can come to be guests on the show so that we don't always have the same people on all the time.
Right. We did. Roger had my cousin one time do a thing on airplanes. Fran. He did a great job. Since then, I was incapable of doing anything, so I don't know if we had speakers or what.
Yeah, we've had speakers. We
yeah.
had someone from the Northern Berkshire Community Coalition. Last month, we had the lady from the Spitzer Center come and talk about things that are going on there.
You did have John Meany or somebody from the
Yeah, we had
EMS,
someone from the ambulance.
and you had the
We had
detective.
Dave Fabiano on.
Dave Fabriano's a good one. You also did
I'm
you-
trying to get the fire department.
Should get
Okay.
fire, police.
The police, you had Detective Bailey now
A while back,
acting
yeah.
intern.
Quite a
He's
while back.
intern police chief.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, the last time I went there, he was out, and I haven't been able to get back yet.
Have you been in the new police station?
No, I have
Great.
not.
Great. From what I hear, it's great.
So they actually have moved in.
Yes. And if you remember what on our porch talk saying how bad the West Shaft Road looks, the city
Yeah.
had cut the trees and just let them there. Coming in today, we looked, my wife said, look at, I think it was the city that come up with a big chipper and chipped up all the trees and down branches and stuff and threw the stuff back on there, so it looks pretty clean. If it was from me mouthing off on our show Porch Talk, thank you, Jennifer. And is there a meeting tonight? There's a city council meeting tonight.
Yes, but
Yes.
as people are watching this, it's
No,
not
they won't,
tonight.
No. So with 3 minutes left, what do we got to say? See you
Well-
next month?
Well, not yet. We do that at the end of the show, but for now, another reminder that if you're interested in becoming a member, if you think you're interested in becoming a member, please come to a meeting. The upcoming meeting is Thursday, June 1st at 10 a.m. at the...
Spitzer Center.
Every
Well
first
done,
Thursday at 10 a.m.
Ed, have a biscuit. Oh, you want one too? Here you go. Here you go. See, Ed knows how to take a biscuit.
I'm not a trained dog. So there.
Ed,
So
obviously.
we don't always fool around like this
No.
at the meetings. We're serious,
Yes.
especially when we discuss what's going on in North Adams. Nicole go out for coffees?
No, she had to leave at 2.
Oh,
No, we don't get too silly at the meetings,
no,
that's
we
for
don't
sure.
get silly. We get silly here because we're silly. We do things properly at the
Yes.
meetings.
I think that the more people we get to visit, the more people will join because it's a good organization.
Yes.
People there have been great. We haven't ever, to the best of my knowledge, had any problems.
No.
None.
No.
We might have it at the next one though, because I got a couple things I want to bring up.
Yes.
It might burn some people
There will be fireworks.
a little bit, not much. But we are updating our bylaws and constitution, et cetera.
You know, and I found this with the EMS. Tom Rumble and I updated the bylaws. They refused to follow the bylaws. So, I mean, what can you do? You can't hit people. So,
Not legally.
no, not legal.
I just believe that, if you're going to have them, use them. If you don't use them, don't have them.
Yeah,
know?
either have them or don't have them.
Right.
Well, 37, Paul.
All right, well, so thank you, Ed, for being here.
Thank my wife for bringing me
It
down.
is a thrill, as always. Joan?
She's out in the car,
Oh, she's out in the car. Well, thank you,
You
Joan.
probably hear you out there.
and it was good to see you
Very
again.
likely.
Good to see
Great
you, my
to
friend.
see you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you for watching, and thanks to Nicole and Dave for directing, and we will see you next month here on Northern Berkshire Retirees Club.
Bye-bye.